Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another week of virtual rec. I already had one issue with the Wi-Fi or with the internet in here, so I'm going to pre-apologize if for some reason this video cuts out like halfway in between. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it so I can catch it when it happens, but I'm just warning you, I did have a little slight problem. So it wouldn't be a Monday morning cheer yoga without a little internet drama. So let's get right into it. I'm going to turn on some music. And we are going to start with our pranayama breathing. So you're going to interlock your fingers underneath your chin. Thumbs are touching your throat and pinkies are away. We breathe in, our elbows come up, all the way up. As you breathe out, elbows come forward to touch, and we look up to the ceiling. You want to make sure that your arms aren't falling down like this. You really want to make sure they're up and parallel with the floor. All right, let's give it a go. Big deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Elbows all the way up. And out. Breathe in. And out. Two more. Breathe in. And out. Last one. Big deep breath in. Elbows all the way up. And let it out. Good. Relax. Shake it out a little bit. We are going to do that again. So, interlock those fingers underneath your chin, thumbs touching your throat, and pinkies are away. Big deep breath in. Send those elbows all the way up to the ceiling. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Two more. Deep breath in. And out. Last one. Big deep breath in. And out. Good. Let's get into our first pose. We have our seated half moon pose. So you are going to take, wait. Nope, we're good. Thought it was the internet. It's not. We're good. Take your left hand, grab the chair, right arm, send it all the way up and over. Now take that left shoulder and slide it forward so you are straight on with me. Good, and we'll switch sides. Left hand grabs the chair, right hand grabs the chair, left hand comes up and over, and then slide that shoulder forward. Good, and we're going to go right into our second set. Left hand grabs the chair, right hand comes up and over, and then we slide that left shoulder forward. And remember to keep both legs and your bottom on the chair. You don't want to be falling over. Good, and switch. Right arm grabs the chair, left arm comes up and over. Once we're here, move the shoulder and big stretch. Good, sit up nice and tall. And we are going to go into our seated spine twist. So you are going to take your left leg, cross it over your right. You're going to take your right hand, grab the chair, left hand grabs the back of the chair, and we're going to twist all the way to the left corner of the room. Good, and switch, slowly untwist, uncross your leg. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. Left hand grabs the knee, right hand grabs the back of the chair, and we twist all the way to the right corner of the room. Good, we are going to slowly untwist, uncross that leg as we go in for our second set. Left leg crosses over your right. Right hand grabs the chair, left hand grabs, right hand grabs your leg, left hand grabs the chair. Nice tall spine, and we twist all the way over to the left corner. Good, untwist, uncross your leg, we'll do the other side. Right leg crosses over your left. Left hand grabs the knee, right hand grabs the chair, and we are going to twist all the way to the right corner. Make sure you have a nice tall back, and then we twist. Good, untwist, uncross your legs, and we are going to go into our leg extension. So I'm going to scoot forward a little bit on my chair. You're going to put your right heel down, toes up to the ceiling, two hands, one on top of the other, and then you're going to hinge from your waist and go down, touch your toes. Now, important, keep that leg straight. So if you can only touch your knee, that's fine. If you can touch your shin, that's fine. If you can touch your toes, that's great. But you do want to make sure your leg is straight and your heel is down and your toes are pointed up to the ceiling. All right, let's hold this pose. Good, and switch. Left leg, heel is down, toes are up, hinge forward and touch those toes. Good, sit up. We're going to go into second set of that. So, right leg, Heels down, toes up. Hinge forward, grab for those toes. Last 10 seconds, let's see if we can go a little deeper into this. So really reach forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit up. Left leg, heel down, toes up. And just for this one, nice and easy, hinge forward. Reach for those toes. And then for the last 10 seconds, really get into it even deeper. Go a little bit further. I know you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When we go just like a little bit deeper into these poses, that's where you're really gaining flexibility. So let's keep going, and we'll do our first seated forward fold with our legs open. So legs on either side of the chair. Make sure your feet are planted on the ground. You're going to send your arms all the way up. And we're going to hinge forward, dive down from your waist, and you're going to reach for your ankles. If you can't, then only reach for your calves here, your shins. The important thing is that you don't hunch your back just to try to reach the floor. You really want to keep those shoulders down and back, and then see how far you can go. Last thing is we're going to look at the floor. And as I usually say, I like to use my elbows to kind of push my legs out, and it gives me a better stretch. Great. Come up, arms all the way up over your head. We're going to do that again. Hinge from your waist, nice flat back, and go down. Grab for your legs. Look down at the floor so you're not craning your neck. And then use those elbows to push your knees out. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Bring those legs together. And we are going to go into our seated pigeon. So you can sit a little further back on your chair. Let's reach for our left ankle. Bring it up to your right knee. Now the goal here is to get our chest to touch our legs. Okay, that's the goal. Nice flat back as always. Unless I say specifically to hunch over, you're always going to have a flat back. So reach for the front of the chair and kind of use it to either pull yourself down or just keep you in one spot. Really have that nice flat back, and then kind of gaze down at the ground. Again, because you don't want to be craning your neck. Really let go of any tension that you might have in this leg. You just want to feel a stretch. So let that leg kind of be free. Good. Sit up. Let that ankle go down to the ground. We'll reach for our right ankle. Bring it up to your right knee. Nope. Right ankle to your left knee. Nice flat back. Make sure those shoulders are down and back. We'll reach forward and use your arms to kind of pull you into this pose. Again, release any tension you may feel on this leg that you have up here. You don't want to feel any tension, just a nice stretch. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We'll bring that one down. And we'll go into round 2. So reach for your left ankle, bring it up to your right knee. Make sure that supporting foot is right underneath your knee. You don't want it too far back or too far forward. Nice flat back, and let's reach forward and use those legs of the chair to kind of pull yourself into this stretch. Last 10 seconds, let's get a little deeper. Pull yourself into it just a little bit deeper. You can always go just a centimeter further. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Put that ankle down. Reach for your right ankle. Bring it up to that left knee. All right, let's set it up. Supporting foot is good. Shoulders down and back. We'll reach forward and lean slightly forward. Use this chair to really hold you in your pose. Last 10 seconds. See, you can already see I'm like inching my arms down. Really pull yourself into it just a little bit deeper. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release and put that leg down. All right, we're going to do our warrior poses. So let's go over to the right first. You're going to put your right leg all the way out, kind of come shift over. So warrior 1, your hands shoot straight up into the air. And then your front leg can be on a little bit of an angle. So I'm angling this way, and this one is straight out to the side. So warrior 1, hands come straight up. Warrior 2, they come down to the side, and you look to the side. Then we're going to go into triangle from here. So you're going to bring your hands to heart center, elbow to your knee, right arm goes up into the air, and then we look up at it. Good. Bring that hand back to heart center. Sit up nice and tall, and let's go over to the other side. So your left leg is going to be pointed straight out to the side. Right leg is at a little bit of an angle. Good. Hands come to heart center. Let's go into warrior 1. So we go straight up into the air. Then they come down to your side, and you look to the side. Looking over just off the tip of your right finger. Good. Hands come to heart center. Elbow to the knee. Left hand goes into the air, and we look up at it. Good. Bring that hand to heart center. Sit up, and we'll do it again. We got round 2. Right leg out to the side. Left leg is on a slight angle, if you can get there. Hands come to heart center. Warrior 1, we're straight up in the air. Warrior 2, we're down and looking all the way just off. You can see my little finger moving. You want to look just off the tip of that left finger. Good, we'll bring it into triangle. Hands come to heart center, elbow to the knee, right hand into the air, and look up at it. Beautiful. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Second chance over on the other side. Left leg is nice and long and pointed. Right leg is slightly angled to the corner. Hands come to heart center. Let's move it into warrior one. Drop down to warrior two. Look right off the edge of your finger. Good. Bring it into your heart center. We're not doing child's pose right now. Elbow to the knee, and left arm shoots up into the air, and we look up at it. We're in the pose. Now we just hold it. Always remember to breathe. Good. Bring that hand back to heart center. Sit up nice and tall and bring that leg in. We are going to do our revolved chair pose. So come a little bit forward on your chair, 2 feet flat on the ground. Hands come to heart center. Let's take your right elbow and you're going to tuck it behind your left knee. Then you are kind of already in a twist position. So you want to twist all the way over to your left, keeping your hands in heart center. And then you're going to look in the direction that you're twisting. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do the other side. So your left elbow is going to tuck behind your right knee. We're twisted. We're going to twist all the way over to your right side and really feel the stretch right in your shoulder. Making sure your feet are touching and knees are touching. Great. Sit up nice and tall. Really, when we're coming out of these twists, make sure you move nice and slow. You don't want to make any sudden jerky movements. We're going to go into our second chance. Hands come to heart center. Take your right elbow, tuck it behind your left knee, and twist all the way over to the left. If you can't twist all the way over, then move your elbow up a little bit. As long as you are getting that little bit of a twist in there, you will get the benefits. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Let's do the other one. Take your left elbow, tuck it behind your right knee, and we're going to do a big twist all the way over to the right. Good. Sit up nice and tall. And we are going to grab a drink of water before we get into our standing series. So everybody get some water. You should have water nearby anytime you're doing a workout. So downward dog can always be done from a seated position. I'll show you. So I'm only moving my chair so you guys can get a better view. But the way to do downward dog with 2 chairs so that you don't have to stand is to ask somebody to help you get a chair, put it in front of you, and then you'll keep your feet flat on the floor, and you're just going to push the chair until you can fully extend your arms. Then the next thing you'll do is bring your ears by your elbows, right in line with your arms. And then you can push the chair out so that you really feel that good stretch. You don't want to have your head hanging down. Make sure it's right in line with your arms. So this is what downward dog looks like with 2 chairs. So you do not have to stand if you don't want to, or if that is not in your wheelhouse today. Standing, we know the drill. You are going to grab for the part of the chair that you were just sitting on. And then we're going to take our legs, walk back. Make sure those feet are shoulder width apart. Really feel that big extension in your arms. And then the last thing that we're going to do is put your ears right in line with your arms. So you are kind of looking down at the ground, or even better yet, at your shoes. And now we're just going to hold it. Good. Slowly walk back up to your chair. Roll all the way up and stand up nice and tall. We're going to do that again. Reach for the part of the chair you were just sitting on. Walk your legs back, shoulder feet apart. Good. Now you want to push your bottom into the air and then bring your ears right in line with your arms. You really feel this in the back of your legs. That is where you should feel this stretch. And the more you push away from the chair and get your bottom higher up into the air, the better stretch you get. Good. Walk back up to your chair. Slowly roll up and stand up nice and tall. Palms facing away from you. This is how you should end. All right, let's get into our tree pose. Come to the left of your chair. Point that left foot. Turn it out. Pick where you're going to be today. I think I'm going to stay on the floor. I'm going to use my toe as a little point of balance. Let's bring your left hand to heart center and right hand to heart center. Focus on balancing. If you're feeling unstable, you can always grab the chair. If you're feeling super secure, let's take it up into full tree. Get those arms up in the air. Good. And back to heart center. Let's take it to the other side. Your right toe is going to point down to the ground. Turn that knee out and then slide the bottom of your foot up. Right hand comes to heart center. Left hand comes to heart center. Hold it. How are we feeling? Unsteady. Hold the chair. Very steady. Extend into full tree. Beautiful. Bring it back to heart center. Let's give this one another go. Round 2. Left leg. Point it down. Turn it out. Slide it in. Left hand comes to heart center. Right hand joins it. How do we feel? Let's take it into full tree if you're feeling confident. Good, and hands come back to heart center. We're gonna switch, last one. Right toe points, turn it out, slide it up. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center, focus on the balance. Good, if you are super secure in this pose right now, take those hands up into full tree. Good. Bring them back to heart center. And let's take a seat. So you're gonna reach for the front of your knees. Cow, push your chest out, look up to the ceiling. Bring it into cat, shoulders come up, you hunch your back. This is one of the moves that you actually do want to hunch your back and bring your shoulders up to your ears so you can feel that good stretch in your upper back and shoulders. Let's just continue from here. We'll look up to the ceiling, big chest out, and bring it all in for cat. Again, look up to the ceiling. And bring it in for cat. Look up to the ceiling. And bring it in for cat. 2 more. Look up to the ceiling. And bring it in. Tuck that chin to your chest. Last one. Look up to the ceiling. And tuck your chin. Roll your shoulders. Good. Let's get a second chance for that one. So set it up again. Feet flat. Heels touch. Toes touch. Reach for the front of your knees. Big open chest. Look up to the ceiling. And then pull everything in. Tuck your chin and pull your shoulders up to your ears. Good. Look up to the ceiling. And tuck that chin in. Open up for cat. Cow. And close it up for cat. Look up to the ceiling. And tuck your chin. We got 2 more. Look up to the ceiling. And tuck it in. Last one. Look up to the ceiling. And tuck it in. Beautiful. Let's do our seated winder moving pose. So interlock those fingers 2 inches below your right knee. Pick it up. Give that leg a tight hug. Elbows are nice and tucked. Good. Let's switch. Put that leg down. Keep that same grip. Reach for your left leg. Give it a nice tight hug. Good. And put that one down. We are going to do seated winder moving again. Interlock those fingers 2 inches below your right knee. Pick it up. Give that leg a hug. You want to be nice and in. You want those elbows touching your body. Good. And put that one down. Other leg 2 inches below your knee. Pick it up. Give it a hug. You really want the tops of your thigh, so this part, to be touching your stomach. You want to feel the pressure on your stomach. Good. And put that one down. We are going to do our camel pose. So take your hands while feet are flat on the floor. Hands reach behind you. And then you, sometimes it feels better if I grab for like the back of the chair as opposed to like the leg part. Like I'm actually grabbing the seated part. So I'm going to scooch forward a little bit. You're going to push your chest out and then look up to the ceiling. Good, bring it in slowly. We're gonna get a second chance for that one. Again, let's set it up, reach behind you, as long as you have a good grip on the chair so that you can pull on the chair and push your chest forward. So feet are flat on the ground, push your chest out, and then look up to the ceiling. And remember, keep those knees together. We're not opening them for this one. Good, bring it in. Now to counteract that big chest move, we're gonna hunch forward all the way with our seated forward fold with your legs closed. So heels touch, knees touch, arms come all the way up. And dive forward, all the way forward. Look down at the ground, tuck that chin into your chest. And then I like to grab the backs of my heels, but if you want to just reach for your shins, if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you want to reach for the backs of your ankles, that's what I like to do. Just make sure you are nice and compact. Touch your forehead to your knees if possible. Good, all the way up, arms over your head. We are gonna dive back down, hinge at your waist. Slowly feel your stomach, your chest, and now tuck your chin. Reach for the backs of those heels, forehead to the knees, and hold it. Good, arms come all the way up over your head and bring it down through the center till we get to heart center. Let's take our seated Savasana. So if you want to lay down on the ground, you can. If not, you can sit. That would be totally acceptable. You are going to flip your hands up and place them on the tops of your thighs. Really get somewhere peaceful. Close your eyes. And just allow your mind to be blank. Don't think about the laundry you have to do or the plans you have tomorrow. Positive and negative thoughts alike, just let them go. I am going to slowly open my eyes. If you would like to stay in Savasana, you can totally do that. We will be back at 1:30 for Uno workout. So have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys at 1:30. Bye.